is the exchange rate for the dollar compared to the euro? Do you know what the exchange rate for the euro compared to the yen is? Or for the US dollar compared to the Canadian dollar? How many times do you travel outside of the United States per year? And better yet, if you are a business person here in Hawaii, how many of your customers come from outside of the US? My name is Alea Leyland, and I am a small business development coach and strategist. And today I want to give you a couple of things to think about with all the talk of the coming recession. In most countries, when you go shopping, you will see signs everywhere posted with the exchange rate. Here in Hawaii, you are lucky to find it even in the bank. And you certainly are going to have to look for it at just about any place else. The few hotels that cater to the Japanese tourist oftentimes have the exchange rate for the euro posted for the Japanese yen posted so that the Japanese tourists know the exchange rate. But for the rest of the tourists, they're sort of on their own. And for the most part, our businesses here don't seem to ask the tourists where they're from. Or if they do, they're looking for them to say Oregon, Seattle, Wisconsin, Minnesota, or the other places on the mainland. They're certainly not looking to hear Denmark, Asia, Europe, or any of those places. Now, in the old days, when the US dollar was at the top of the heap, it was okay for us not to have this convenience set aside for our foreign travelers. But at this point, the US is becoming a destination spot for countries that at one time didn't think it was possible to visit the US. Do you know that there are 450 million people in the countries that use the euro, and that there are 20 plus countries that use that currency? Not to mention all the countries that use the currency or are tied to that currency, who are all wanting to come to the dreamland of America. And better yet, they're wanting to come to the dreamland of Hawaii. So the recession that we've heard everyone talk about may not be such a bad thing. It may actually be one of the best things that has happened to our economy in the last 40 years. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of things that you can do to make your business be able to capitalize on this. First thing, post the euro. Know what it is. Post the currencies of the other countries. Know which countries use the euro and what the exchange rate is. Are you aware that Italy is tied to the euro? Make sure that you know when you speak to your customers that you know what country they're from and whether or not that country uses the euro. Also, you may want to know what the packaging is in the countries of the customers that you're dealing with. For example, the people from Japan, if you've ever shopped in Japan, you notice that everything is made really pretty. It's all packaged and wrapped up like little gifts. And if you shopped in India, things are sort of helter-skelter and they're sort of thrown out there as a big smorgasbord. So make sure that you are aware of what the shopping habits of your customers are so that you will be able to cater to them and to appeal to them. Again, we are about to head into the most exciting time with the supposed recession. Let's turn it into a wave that we can ride all the way to the bank. My name is Alea Leyland. I am a business development coach, and if you'd like to know more about what it is I just gave you information on, you may contact me at 888-212-6558.